twittering. I've retweeted a tweet from myself. I found an article about MBAs. The reason for this is the week after next, I'm going to be in Lancaster for this conference about the digital university. It's the same series of conferences that was in Exeter last year, about this time of year. And the thing I still don't really follow is why they call it a digital university rather than an online university, or what the crossover point is. And the THE, Times Higher Education, it's not part of the Times anymore. It's a separate organisation, but they have these conferences, and then they're also developing online learning, a ranking for online learning, which they launched last year. And I thought Exeter was going to be part of that because it was launched about the same time as the conference. But as far as I know, Exeter wasn't part of that, and I don't think Lancaster is either, though maybe there will be some news about it or some more people involved in it. It seems to be mostly universities in countries you wouldn't expect who are getting into the online world. Maybe they've got more options. They might find it easier to put resources into online if they don't have a lot of campus investment already. I don't know, and I don't know whether that's going to be part of the discussion about what a digital university is. But it'll be that'll be interesting, and also whether it covers business schools within what a digital university is. At the moment, the online learning rankings don't include MBA courses or business schools. I don't think. I think they reckon the style of learning is different. But also, it's possible that there will be some sort of ranking from Poets and Quants at a later date. Poets and Quants is now part of THE, and they concentrate on business schools and MBA and so forth. And I just had a check there, which is why I've tweeted about it, and they've found several other ranking tables for online business schools and MBAs. Financial Times is the most recent, but they say that there's people who might have got involved in that who haven't. But they also link to another story they've done, and this hasn't got a judgment or a ranking about how MBAs compare, but they're pointing out that most MBAs now are online, and the rate of growth is such that's likely to get more so. And so I think it's a significant development, and I'll keep checking out Poets and Quants for insight into what's going on, and we'll come back to what's going on in Exeter as well, because I'm sure there are people in Exeter who went to the conference last year and are looking at what's been happening since. It's a bit like stories. I think the stories like the drama show tomorrow and that sort of approach is quite a valid way of looking at it, because most universities are digital to some extent, and they're online to some extent. But you look at how much that's promoted, or what sort of stories are told, what the intention is. All of those things. Well, maybe there's lots of parallel things existing. Not sure how that works, but I'll also. Well, that discussion's open indefinitely, I think. But in terms of the next few weeks, the end of April, there's learning technologies at Excel in London. same space as Bet was that I went to with Chris Norton from the Wild Show a few weeks back. So I think the available technology was most demonstrated at Bet. That's where the widest range of it is on show. But the learning technology has a pretty good range of applications there, and I definitely think the discussion there is part of essentially the same range of discussion as comes up about a digital university or how space is used. And I think there could be more business schools, for example, who turn up there. There used to be about 3, maybe 4, but they seem not to be there so much. But I would think what they're offering is getting closer now to where the human resources. That's another thing going on. There's a human resources show there, but I'm just sort of leaving it there, which is all a bit vague. But I'm Will789GB on Twitter. Will789GB, and this show will be on repeat somewhere for the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, and we'll try and find out more about what's going on, because this show is we do admit that we don't know, but we would like to know.